So we're going to be getting into Kamisama Kiss season 2 episode 8. And I have no idea what we're going to get into because we have this guy right here. Absolutely hate him. Just due to the fact that he killed that one hog boar looking thing. But it seems like everyone is mesmerized by Nanami. And like I know that they're not supposed to talk to women or interact, so this is like a rare occurrence. But the way that he's looking at her right now, it doesn't seem like it's just, oh, here's a woman who I haven't seen in a while. I feel like there's something more. I could be wrong. I could be thinking way too much into this. The more I start thinking about it, the more I think I am wrong. So without further ado, let's get straight on to it. Make sure the original content as always. All right, and let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Master Jiro!
Wait, Jiro!
Oh, please save the monkey. I don't want the monkey getting hurt too.
Stop!
You're a first warrior. You should be able to catch up to her.
There you are, Master Jiro. I was looking for you.
What was that look?
Is something the matter?
Is it the cherry blossom?
I'm merely surprised that a woman's arm can be so frail.
Sir? Sir.
Do you really think that Brother Jiro becoming the fourth successor will make everything better on the mountain?
There's no way that jerk can fix
No.
anything!
If anything, he'll make it
Beginning
worse.
to worry you had fallen in.
You know what? Actually, I need your help.
What is wrong?
I feel like I'm about to collapse.
You encountered Jiro? Are you all right, poor thing? I hope he did not hurt you.
Actually, I'm the one who
Thinking
met him. I'm
Tomoe.
okay, but he did threaten to break my arm. I wish I had known women weren't allowed on this mountain, though.
Yeah, Kurama.
I shall make it up to you by having a new bathroom prepared.
Stop acting like I'm not here! Look at me!
Did you just hit him?
I beg of you, please do not resent me. I have lived with this mountain's customs a long time. Thus, I am not comfortable interacting with women, especially when faced with beautiful maidens such as yourself.
Why do I get the feeling pretty boy doesn't mean that as a compliment?
Why not, though?
It is because the toilet here lacks plumbing, and a woman's business should be like her cheeks, always flushed.
Great dinner topic.
We're just gonna run through that. That's fine.
I'm talking about my father's sickness here. We need to focus.
But yeah, don't you have that thing? All you gotta
Nanami
do is
got this
get there.
miracle cure all straight from the medicine god when she was in Izumo.
I don't think Jiro's gonna let you do that.
Be that as it may, administering this medicine to him would be impossible.
Is he guarded? I wouldn't doubt he'd be guarded.
Sojobo collapsed about 2 months ago. No outsiders are permitted within.
But
Due
what
to
about
my
you,
banishment,
Sierra?
that includes me as well.
Okay.
Entrusting the medicine to an insider is an option, but even then it is unlikely to reach its intended mark.
What about Otamaroon? The tiny kid? I feel like he's not exiled yet.
Don't worry about Brother Jiro. I'll handle him. He's not going to stop me from
Really?
seeing my father. The only reason I came here is because I thought there'd be something I could do other than running away. I'm not who I used to be.
Pretty sure you got turned into an ostrich like the first time we saw you. Don't really know how much of a growth we've had. Who is this dude?
Finally came home! And you're all grown up now, too! Shinjiro has at last returned to succeed his father as the fourth Sojobo! What a wonderful day!
Great. Now people are gonna know he's here.
Shinjiro, this is for the sake of the mountain. Surely you would not abandon us again.
Shoot.
Not like when you were a child.
I wouldn't know what to do. I mean,
That is quite enough for today, great brothers. Shinjiro has just returned home after being away and he is tired. Let us discuss these
taking the
intricate
throne is like a
matters
blessing
later.
and a curse.
Right.
Like, sure, you get to rule over the mountain, but then you're stuck. You're stuck at the mountain.
Where are you going?
Please
Out.
excuse me, everyone. I think I need a moment to clear my head.
After 17 years in the mundane world, why would he wish to return?
Mm-hmm.
Lady Land God, if I deliver the peach pills to the Sojobo, would you please do me a favor in return? Take Shinjiro and descend the mountain tomorrow morning.
As much as I think this would work, it couldn't end that quickly.
When I reunited with Shinjiro at the main gate, I realized then he is no longer the child I once knew.
Why?
He has grown so much while away from this mountain. Tell me, Lady Land God, do you truly know Shinjiro? He has
No.
always faced his
actually.
challenges alone. Even if
We
they
don't even know
overwhelm him, he will
Shinjiro that
relentlessly
much.
push himself. for he could never exploit another's kindness. Please, take him home, before he takes on the burden of becoming the fourth successor.
So, okay, he thinks that
You could never pull it
Jiro
off.
will try to
If
do
you
it.
are incapable of determining someone is behind you prior to them outright breaking silence, then you stand no chance of sneaking into that compound.
They've doubled their triple layer barriers. Talk about overkill.
So, sextuple?
I tried to talk a big game, but when you get down to it, I don't have a clue what I'm doing here. And Suiro completely called my bluff. I feel so humiliated I could die.
Tomoe could arrange that. Don't tempt him. Though he wouldn't do it because Nanami would be
Well, come on, what's our plan?
kind of furious.
I want to sneak into that compound. Would you maybe
Help
help
me?
me do that?
Huh? What did you say? I couldn't hear you because the wind was so loud. One more time? Hey, Tomoe, you heard him, right? What did he say?
Oh, Tomoe
Yes,
definitely heard
for
him.
help.
Of all the stupid questions, of course we'll help you!
But how? Are you gonna put the invisibility charm on him again?
Brother, please! Just one more chance!
I am sorry, Fumimaru.
I'm sorry, Fumimaru.
Whether your future is in the woods or down the mountain is for you to decide.
So you're just making them homeless? Kicking them out?
Brother Usa and now Brother Fumi.
I wish things would go back to the way they were before the third got sick.
Don't say that! I'm gonna get banished! I just know it!
They can't banish everyone.
The third will be better again in no time. That's what our celestial nymph sister said, so it'll be okay.
Don't you be talking like that. Jiro hears you. You're gone.
Just thinking about her makes me start to smile. And then I don't feel sad anymore. I feel warm instead.
I heard you had another Tengu kid leave the nest today.
This
The
dude.
way they're flying the coop, there won't be anybody left.
How did you get past my barriers?
Oh yeah, there were barriers, weren't there? Thing is, they're full of holes. I must admit, I expected better.
This man is an assassin. What the freak is that?
Whoa! Now that's more like it.
My spirit is as strong as steel. I will never waver in my convictions. Curse that woman.
Yep.
This was her doing. I have to know who she is.
I have to know who she is. That man's in love.
Hey, I'm not stoked about sharing a room with you either, okay? Suiro knows you're my familiar and he's
Okay.
trying to be accommodating. So it's really not that bad for you, is it?
Good grief, that certainly was a close one.
Oh yeah, because you're totally the one in danger here.
Barring the fact that when you are asleep, your shirt often lifts up and exposes your torso.
You can't just be saying that.
Peeping has never been my intention. In truth, keeping you where I can watch over you is all I have ever cared about.
Way to turn that around and make that romantic. Okay, Tomoe.
For even if your clothes come clean off, my heart and mind shall remain entirely pure.
You're such a big stupid jerk!
Brother
This
Suiro
is so-
gave
it's
me
just
a map
like
of the
a-
whole compound. Tomorrow is the day
Like
we're
a high
sneaking
school,
What?
middle school playing.
in. Here's how it goes. Team 1 gets Jiro drunk with this liquor. Meanwhile, Team 2
Okay.
goes to find my father.
Pardon, Master Shinjiro?
What
Yes?
the? Why are you still here, Botan Maru?
I wish to heal the Sojobo.
Ow.
Botanmaru.
Are you gonna
No
get us
way.
into first
you
barrier?
need to stay here with Brother Suiro.
Being that I am her familiar, I shall go with Nanami and search the compound for the Sojobo, which
Yeah, okay.
leaves you free to handle the Jiro problem all by yourself.
Wait, what? That's one plan.
Nanami is not having it.
Master Shinjiro, I would gladly accompany you, sir.
I already told you no! Consider Nanami's foolishness. She is entirely incapable without me by her side.
Shut up! I'm
I feel
a
like-
strong, independent woman, and I don't need you watching over me.
Yeah. Okay. I definitely think she
I will go
can.
look for Mr.
take
Sojobo,
Jiro.
and I'll take Botanmaru with me. Don't worry, I just had a brilliant idea. It's a surefire plan to get us invited past
Oh,
the
I don't know about that.
Nanami's foolishness knows no bounds. This plan of hers is absolutely absurd.
Don't you dare, sir.
And so it begins.
Someone's pulling an Edward right now.
Such a pill of a girl. What is it about her that captivates me?
Her innocence,
Buddy.
her naivety, her optimism, her willingness to help.
Damn. Why will she not just accept my protection of her? How does she not realize? I am unable to do anything else.
Well, shoot. I mean, I feel like you could do a little bit more, Tomoe. Don't sell yourself short. She got into the
your
wrong
futon
bed.
is on the other side.
You gotta take the L. Go to the other one. Or you could pretend to be asleep. Or you can do that. All right. Shoot, darn. Didn't know there was a plan C.
So you may rest easily, for my heart and mind were supposed to remain entirely pure.
Tomoe, what are you doing in my futon?
I am not.
It's his.
Your futon is over there.
Oh, sorry about that! That was way too close for comfort!
I had no idea you were so negligent. It's your duty as my familiar to help me get ready, and yet you're only just now crawling out of bed. But before we go, I think a test of my newfound land god powers is in order. By my word, I order you to act like a cat, spin around in place, and give me a hearty meow.
Meow! Holy crap, this talisman is awesome!
That's fantastic.
What the hell are you wearing?
This is my disguise! Geez, I have to at least try and not look like a girl.
I hate this plan. Because of you,
Doing
I was
pretty good job.
subjected to the Tengu's wrath.
About yesterday. Were you holding me in your arms while I was sleeping next to you last night?
What?
I was also half asleep at the time. I mistook yours for the warmth of my friend Tanako. However, as soon as I touched you, I realized you were not the lady of my desire, and I woke.
What do you mean by that? I mean, you
Well, that was
You
awkward.
did
Do you
it.
need to take a cold shower? Or are you ready to go? I appreciate the welcome, Kamen Tengu.
It appears Suiro's letter was in good faith.
Oh,
If a god has come calling, then we have no choice but to welcome him. Please make your way inside.
please make your way inside. Shut up, Jiro. You killed that stinking hog. Still upset about that. I don't think anything he'll do is gonna make me be like, he's kind of a good guy.
Layers of barriers are woven all across this compound, and somewhere within this maze is the third. We have to find him.
I don't know how easy it'll be for them to find the third, because I wouldn't doubt that there is a barrier just entirely and strictly for entering into the third's area, compound, whatever. Yeah, so I don't really know what's going to happen by the end of this. I expect, okay, so this is what I expect. I expect the Sojobo to become healthy after eating the pill or taking the pill. Now, I don't think it's going to be very easy for Nanami and Botamarone to get there. I think it sounds easy. It sounds very simple, but either they're going to be stopped by guards or there's going to be that barrier that they have to be invited into. And then there's still that assassin dude stalking around. I think there's gonna come a moment where Jiro sees Nanami again, and maybe him seeing Nanami will make him become unfocused to where there's holes in the barrier to where something happens. I don't know. I think when they did mention the whole barrier thing, I think it's foreshadowing something. But in order for his barrier to have holes, he has to not be focused. And the only time we've ever seen Jiro not focused is when he's thinking about Nanami. So I feel like all that stuff has to line up, unless somehow Kurama, I don't know, takes his focus off. I don't know. But I definitely do not think that Kurama is going to lead the mountaintop. I mean, Suiro said that he would do it for the sake of his people and the mountain, even though it's not what Kurama wants or is happy with. And that's why Suiro was like, hey, take Kurama, leave the mountain, I will administer the medicine and save the Sojobo. Because he doesn't want Kurama tied down. Now, this whole situation, I find it funny. They're in this weird state where they think everything they do is like a commitment of love. And both of them feel like they don't want to jump the gun. They don't want to be the first one to be like, hey, maybe we should touch. Hey, you know, maybe we should rada. Like, Tomoe already knows how Nanami feels. So the whole like confessing type situation is already gone and out the window. but going from just saying it and actually acting upon it is something that they are trying to avoid as much as possible. But of course, sleeping in the same room, it's bound to blur those lines somewhat. And Tomoe is getting there, right? We saw him or heard him or whatever, thinking about what is it about Nanami that is making him interested in her. Now we could chalk it up to multiple things like personality wise, but I think he needs to take a whole day to just meditate, think upon it, go somewhere and finally get to the bottom of this, because he's going to constantly think about what is it about Nanami that he's attracted to. As for Kurama pretending to be the land god, it sounds a little too good to be true, in a sense of I definitely think everyone's going to fall for it in the beginning, but then after a while something's going to happen to where Jiro is going to figure out that what Kurama is saying is false. I don't know if he's going to put two and two together of, oh, Nanami showed up and they showed up around the same time. Do you know of this girl? And if you do, why is she here? And then that will lead to who's actually land god and all this whatever. I don't know. I just think the next episode, I'll say the next 2 episodes are probably going to get messy, because I don't expect everything to work correctly. But anyways, that was my reaction to Kamisama Kiss Season 2, Episode 8. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want to know anything more, put a comment section down below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.